we advise deals with some heavy topics and subjects, such as mental health, suicide, sexual assault, and more. Please listen at your own discretion and please seek professional help if you are struggling. Thank you and enjoy the episode. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Nuggiez. I'm sorry this has been delayed. If you follow the other podcasts, you'll know that I'm just really swamped at the moment. I promise to keep delivering content. I just don't know if I can stick to a schedule at the moment. I'm very overwhelmed with work and the podcast and life and shit, really. So please keep an eye out for the episodes. I'm still going to be releasing episodes. I'm still aiming for one every 2 weeks, but it may not be on the same day, same time every time. So I just wanted to get that out there. This week's episode, I'm going to get straight into it because it's actually something that's really pissed me off. So I'm 30. I grew up in the era of YouTube. I've watched it completely transform into what it is today. I've grown up with the MySpace era. I've grown up, with all the quote-unquote icons that helped build these platforms. And over the years, there has been a lot of drama and controversy in relation to particular YouTuber and influencer behaviors. And this isn't something I would usually talk about, but this latest one has really pushed me over the edge because, quite honestly, I'm just fucking over it. When you have someone who is 30 plus, an adult in general, let alone the fact that they're 30 plus, speaking to minors in a quote-unquote fan group and asking for pictures of their butt and sending them lingerie, used or unused makes no fucking difference. As well as asking young children how they feel about their first period. It is not fucking on, okay? I've sat here and I've watched all the shit with the Jeffree Star bullshit. I've watched everything with the Shane Dawson bullshit. And that was disgusting enough as it was. Then you have James Charles coming out after children, which was proven. Now we have Colleen Ballinger. Now, if you don't know who these people are, first of all, lucky you. Second of all, I wouldn't usually talk about this shit, but this is a serious fucking topic that needs to be spoken about. Colleen Ballinger is someone who's been around fucking YouTube since the beginning. You may know her as Miranda Sings, which is her really obnoxious, fucking annoying character. I've never been a fan of her regardless. But I'll respect people's hustle. Like, if this is what gets you money, then so be it. However, do not abuse and use that power to manipulate young children. To have children as young as 13, going up to the age of 17, in a group chat called Colleenie's Weenies, of all fucking things, and sending photos and videos of you in a pool, partially naked, talking to children asking about their periods, talking to children asking how they feel in certain situations. One of the questions was, what's your favorite sexual position, or are you still a virgin? This is not okay, and we need to stop letting this shit slide. We've done it with everyone. James Charles has now come back and has his YouTube channel. Shane Dawson has come back and has his YouTube channel. Jeffree Star has come back and has his YouTube channel. Why are we allowing these people to be online? Now, I'm not saying all the people I've mentioned are predators, but they've all had something, they've all had some sort of controversy around them in relation to inappropriate behaviors. And this is something that I wouldn't speak about lightly. I've seen the receipts. I've deep dived into multiple fucking YouTube stories and people coming forward and Twitter and everything. And when I've made up my mind on someone, I've made something up, and it's because of research, and that is what I've done. We need to stop putting these people on a pedestal. How do we know what these people's intentions are? How do we know that they have, and I'm talking overall, not just specifically the people's names that I've mentioned, I'm talking overall people online. How do we not know that they've specifically created a persona online to reach children for a specific nefarious reason? We don't. And yet somehow we keep letting these people slide when we've got proof that they're doing nefarious shit. This is not okay. Like, one example, which is what started all of this, is a YouTuber called Adam McIntyre, who has come out with all this proof and evidence against Colleen Ballinger, and that's what started this absolute explosion of information and drama that I've been watching unravel. And as I said, I am only bringing shit up that I know, that I've seen receipts for, that it's evident. There's enough people out there saying that this is what she did. There's enough screenshots of the same thing being sent around. And the thing is, he was like 13, 14 when he first joined this group, and she is talking to him, she's giving him access to her Twitter account to tweet for him. Then when shit goes wrong that she approved, she comes back and yells at him again. I'm sorry, first of all, why are you even talking to a 13-year-old? These people are on recorded saying that you guys are my friends. No. There is way too much of a power dynamic there. They are not your friends. They are your fans. There is a difference. And yes, you can have fans that become friends if it's an adult-to-adult fucking relationship. Nothing to do with children. What the fuck does a 30-year-old have to say to a 13-year-old? Like, why are we allowing this to happen? Parents are letting it slide. YouTubers letting it slide. Fans are letting it slide. People are ganging up on people coming out because they're so quote-unquote fans. I'm sorry. If I follow someone and like someone enough and find out that they're a shitty person and done something wrong, I'm not going to defend them. Not in a million years. There's a lot of musical artists that have come out and have proven that have done shitty things. And yeah, I'll admit now that there are some people that I still listen to their music because it's the connection I have with the music prior to knowing this. But I would never sit here and go, well, you know what? They're a good person because of this. I'm going to keep supporting. I cannot sit here and fathom how parents are allowing their children to go to these shows. This show, there's footage of a show that Colleen did as Miranda Sings, where they bring up a child onto the stage who is in a dress, laying down. She holds her legs open and then makes a farting joke. And the poor girl is, first of all, traumatized because she didn't know what was going to happen. Second of all, her legs are spread on stage at the age of like 14, 15. In a dress. And then you see her get up and she's having to hold the dress down and you can just tell that she is mortified. This is not okay. There's another clip of her sitting there with a stuffed toy down the front of her pants and she gets a young child who looks, no joke, about 9, 10 years old and forces his hand down the front of her pants. This is not okay. This is traumatizing. This is mentally damaging to children. Just because it's classed as entertainment doesn't make it okay. First of all, it's not entertainment. That's gross. It's not even funny. And second of all, it's not okay. Why are we supporting this behavior? I'm sick to death of people hiding behind the mask of a YouTuber. They're like, you know what? I'm going to become a YouTuber. I can be a YouTuber. I'm going to create a name for myself. And then the next thing you know, I'm just going to completely come down on all these kids. Like, it is disgusting. And this here just proves that you don't have to be male for this to happen. We're seeing it time and time again with men, but we never see it with women. And now that we're actually seeing it with a female, people are letting it slide. That is not okay. That is not okay. I've never been one to sit here and be like, monitor what, certain things that you're watching and whatever else. But when it comes to young children and it comes to YouTube, there's shit on there that I've seen that is disgusting. Like, you shouldn't be allowing your children to watch YouTube unless it is monitored and you know exactly what it is that they're watching. The fact that we keep letting this shit slide, like, this is not okay. Because this is just going to keep happening time and time again. And it does. This is proven. And you know what's even worse? It's the same fucking group of people every time. They're all in that same fucking bubble. Like, this isn't funny. This is inappropriate. This is disgusting. This is predatory. She sent lingerie to a 14-year-old? And she's like, it's okay because there's tags on it. No. Used or unused, you've sent lingerie to a child. That is not okay. You're in your 30s and you were this whole fucking time. You've been late 20s to mid 30s throughout this whole fucking scenario. You should know better. Like, it's mind-blowing that we keep allowing this shit to slide. Just because someone is an influencer, a YouTuber, a sports person, this goes across the board. Anyone famous. Just because they've got money, just because they're in the spotlight, just because they're famous, doesn't excuse them. She has literally asked for pictures of his butt, okay? 14, 15-year-old in the group chat says, my butt looks good today. And she goes, prove it, send pictures. I'm like, sorry, what? You should be exiting that fucking group chat, or at least say something and be like, this is inappropriate, then leave. Why are we encouraging it? Guys have gone to prison for a lot less. Why is she still walking around when there's proof? She should literally be behind bars. She is a fucking predator. These people are predators. It is disgusting. I know this isn't the usual sort of episode that I would do, but this all links into a lot of stuff that I've gone through. If you listen to other episodes, and to be honest, I don't even care. Like, this is me venting. This is me. I'm over it. Every time you think that, oh, we've gotten rid of the last shitty person online, someone else comes through, and I can guarantee you there's many, many more out there that we don't know about. But the fact that we keep letting these ones slide allows them to do it. There's no consequences. Why is there no consequences? YouTube should be completely shutting down the channel. First and foremost. And then second of all, she should be arrested. I'm sorry. She's sent lingerie. She's soliciting pics from children. She's asking if they're virgin. She's asking what their first period felt like, which is an ongoing thing, by the way. If you watch any of her content throughout the years, for whatever reason, she has this weird fixation on periods, and it's fucking strange. Not only that, she's been really disrespectful, really racist. She's been transphobic at times. She's been body shaming like there's no tomorrow. She gets other people to do her dirty work for her. She manipulates children and gets them to do her dirty work for her. Then when something goes wrong, she cracks the shits and then cracks it at them and tells them that they shouldn't have done anything. Like, I'm sorry, you're a grown-ass fucking woman. You do your own dirty fucking work. And I'm glad it's fucking coming out, because these people aren't okay. You gotta be careful with the people, you interact with online. And I don't care if you're 17 or if you're 12, they are a child. This is all manipulation. This isn't okay, and this needs to stop. I am done. Between musicians, YouTubers, influencers, sports people, the amount of fucking drama that comes out, like, just because I don't understand. Is it like, okay, once you hit a status, therefore you must become a shitty person? Like, this isn't okay. Why does this keep happening? Why do we keep allowing it to happen? For once in my life, I would like to see someone actually have consequences for their actions. And right now, that's not happening. We had proof that James Charles was talking to children and was being highly inappropriate, including he fucking came out and admitted that he was doing that. And we let it slide and he's still on YouTube. We have proof that Shane Dawson was getting his cat off. Like, that's fucking bestiality. And yet, he's back on fucking YouTube. Not only that, him and his partner are about to have a fucking child. Because that's all they fucking document these days, is that in shitty conspiracy theories that aren't conspiracies, but that's a whole other issue. As society, as a community, and as people that are trying to help protect the children, which is supposedly really big right now with the whole trans bullshit, but I'm not going to go there because that's not what this is. And I have very polarizing thoughts on that matter, so I'm not bringing that into here. But for all the people out there that are saying that they're trying to protect the kids and they want to protect the kids, stop focusing on the whole trans bullshit and start focusing on what we've actually got proof of. Because this isn't okay. And I'm done. I'm beyond done. But that's lovely good old rant there. Sorry, you guys, that was a lot, I know. I just think there needs to be more awareness around this topic and around what's going on. I know a lot of parents actually don't know what is going on because they don't watch YouTube. It's, you know, the children's era, so they miss it all. But, yeah, I wanted to get that out there because I just feel like it's something that needs to be said and needs to be heard. So I'm sorry for the odd little rant. I'm sorry for the delay in episodes. As I said at the start of this episode, I am getting back into a routine. Just at the moment, expect random uploads at random times, to be honest, until I can get my head around everything that's going on, because I have a busy month ahead of me between work and personal stuff, and there's a lot going on. So I apologize if there's delays. But as usual, thank you for listening. I hope I've reached at least one person and someone can understand where I'm coming from, because I just don't think this is okay. But we'll end on a positive note and hope that you guys have an absolutely amazing day, and you'll hear from me hopefully in 2 weeks. Bye, guys. Hi, like what you heard? Need a bit more Nuggiez in your life? Then come follow us on all our socials. That's at SSNUGGIEZ pod on all socials. Linktree is linktr.ee/SS Nuggiez pod as well. Come listen to us on all platforms, Spotify, Apple, Good Pods and more. Come on over, we always need an extra hug. Listener discretion is advised. This is not for the faint of heart. We deal with all topics, so just be aware. But come on over. You're always welcome.